More Than Words. A story of music, love, and finding your way home. Chapter 1, The First Song. The first time Lily heard Noah sing, she forgot how to breathe. It was a quiet Friday evening at a small open mic in a Brooklyn coffee shop. She had stopped in to escape the rain, expecting nothing. But when he stepped onto the stage, guitar in hand, voice low and rough like velvet, something inside her shifted. He wasn't famous. Not yet. But he had the kind of presence that made the world hush. His song wasn't about anyone in particular. But it felt like it was about her. When he stepped off the stage, their eyes met. And for a moment, neither of them looked away. Chapter 2, The Beginning. They started talking over tea and lemon cake. He was a music teacher by day, singer-songwriter by night. She was a book editor, tired of deadlines but obsessed with words. They exchanged phone numbers. Then playlists. Then pieces of themselves. What began as casual turned serious. Quiet mornings with records spinning, long walks through Central Park, inside jokes, spontaneous dancing in the kitchen. He wrote her songs. She wrote him letters she never sent. They never said forever. But it felt like it. Chapter 3, The Choice. Then came the offer. Noah was invited to tour Europe with a well-known artist. It was the break he had been waiting for. 3 months. 15 cities. He told her the night before he left. "I'll come back to you," he said. "Wait for me?" She nodded, even as her heart cracked in half. They kissed in the rain, like in every song he ever wrote. Then he was gone. Chapter 4, The Distance. At first, they called every day. Then every few. Then texts became rare, words became shorter, and silence grew like space between stars. Lily threw herself into work, into books, into pretending she was fine. Noah tried to write. But every lyric felt hollow without her. They both missed each other. But neither said it. By the time he returned, months later, everything had changed. Chapter 5, The Goodbye. They met one last time at the same coffee shop. "I thought of you every night," he said. "But I didn't know how to say it." "I would have waited longer," she said softly. "If you'd asked me to." They sat in silence. Sometimes love isn't lost in one moment. Sometimes it fades, softly, painfully, until all that remains are memories and unsent letters. They walked away. No tears. Just heartbreak. Chapter 6, Years Later. Time passed. Lily moved to Seattle. She adopted a cat. Wrote essays about grief and healing. Noah released 2 albums. He got famous. The world sang his songs, but only he knew who they were truly about. Neither dated seriously again. But on rainy days, she still listened to his voice. And on quiet nights, he still dreamed of her laugh. Chapter 7, One More Song. 5 years later, Lily received a letter. It was postmarked from New York. Inside was a single sentence. "I've written our story into one more song. Will you come listen?" No name. No address. Just a date and time. She showed up. The venue was small, like the first time. Noah stood on stage. When he saw her, he smiled, a little older, a little sadder, but still him. He played one song. It didn't beg her to come back. It didn't ask for a second chance. It simply said, "I never stopped loving you." Chapter 8, After the Song. After the show, they sat outside in the cold. They talked, not about what went wrong, but about who they had become. "I never wanted to lose you," he said. "You didn't," she replied. "You just had to find yourself first." They didn't plan a future that night. They just held hands for the first time in years. And sometimes, that's enough. Epilogue, More Than Words. They didn't fall in love again. They chose each other, this time, fully. Noah still wrote songs. Lily still edited books. But now, their lives were woven together in quiet, daily ways. She never had to wait for him again. He never had to write another goodbye. Because finally, their love was no longer just words. It was everything.